Painted Desert. This map we have not seen in the tournament so far. No series has gone this long. Painted Desert, one of my favorite maps. A very small map, no trading post, lots of hunts. Very interesting. H2O can't play as Germany. He's going to have to change, but Blackstar already clicking in as India. That is a civilization H2O really does not like play. He said it multiple times, and it is actually indeed the only, before this series, before Blackstar took any games off him, the only game he'd lost in this tournament so far was versus Soldier, who played as Germany. So H2O not going to be too happy about seeing Germany there. Let's see what he picks in response.
Yes, this is the last game, so whatever it comes down to, I'm pretty sure H2O doesn't like a German or Blackstar. But this map has no trading post, making Germany not as strong as they are with a trading post. Of course, he can't use India, he can't use Su, he can't use Japan.
That's it.
Yeah, so what's left? German, I guess.
Yeah, but like, what do you think of Germany here? I mean, like, Painted Desert has no trading post, and traditionally Germany has a Fortress Age agenda, or likes to go about that sort of thing. Yeah, and trading post is very, very good for that. No trading post.
Yeah, it's like what I said. It makes it harder, but on the other hand, well, it makes it harder for German to play another civilization. In a mirror, of course, it doesn't matter that much because your opponent is in the same situation as you are. And we also have seen, for example, the second age colonial play between the two guys. Actually, that's how the series started off, by the way. A very nice Ulan Doppelsoldner play in the second age with a lot of intensive micro going on.
By the way, we broke the 800 mark. We got an 802.
Nice for everyone tuning in.
If you guys know anyone who used to play AoE 3 or would be interested in watching this this supercharged moment, then do let them know what's going on. Get them in here.
Keep in mind, guys, we have 3 big announcements to make. One is a key. After this last game, it will be put on the stream in the stream chat. In the stream chat right away. Another big announcement. For that, you have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah. And we have a surprise for you coming up.
They've already guessed the announcement. They know we're getting married, Venny.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
don't spoil it.
Yeah. It's too late.
Okay. Well, that's a shame that I guessed one. But then we still have one surprise left. The thing you mentioned right before the stream to me in Skype, I'm sure you still remember. And I think that's a very good addition to conclude this with, next to the other 2 announcements, of course. So everyone, thanks a lot for tuning in and listening to Interjection and myself.
Yeah. They're still choosing their civs. Look, they don't know what they want to play. Like, H3's just sitting on India. He's like, what do I do? Oh, wow. Like, Painted Desert. Was this what he wanted to play Japan on, do you think? But I don't know. That's such a small
You can't play Japan. I mean,
no. But yeah, he can't play. That's the point. Well, like, do you think he wanted to not play it earlier? But was forced.
He maybe thought he wouldn't have to go to the 9th game.
Yeah, I think that's what he was thinking as well. Oh,
but
wow.
Actually, let's just figure this out. I mean, what can he do versus German? He either has to play French or German, or
can he play
perhaps British. But
yeah.
I think it's going to be really, really tough. Even though there's no trading post, I think he has to choose between mirroring German or going for French.
He didn't like
wow,
playing
Blackstar
German.
going for India.
Blackstar changing. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting. Now H2O may feel a bit better about this.
Well, then H2O goes for either French, German, Aztec, or British, I guess. That's a lot, but
yeah.
I'm not sure if he's convinced about French versus India, and German has no trading post, so I think it's British or French. It is British.
British. Clicked in as British. See, it did not. I think I don't know. I think he's happy about the lack of Germany here. Yeah, but Blackstar maybe not confident in his.
Because there's no for example, there are a few timings possible. Because there's no trading post, it means you are
restricted
it will
to
be a little bit well, not you can still age up, but you will be under more pressure, and you will have less shipments. So that makes it easier for your opponent to push you and take map control, and then you can have some shipments in the 3rd age, but you won't really have enough map control and resources available.
All right, I'm going to click in now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the grand finals of the ASC Spring Championships 2015. This is game number 9 in a best of 9 between H2O and Blackstar for the grand finals. There is reputation and prizes at stake here. Our final map is Painted Desert after a very long time of waiting for civilizations to be chosen. Blackstar queuing up as Germany and H2O not knowing what to do, just sitting there, until Blackstar changes to India. And then H2O plays as the British. I don't know, Blackstar really wanted to play as Germany on this map. Certainly knows that H2O is not going to be too comfortable playing as Germany, but perhaps he himself isn't too confident as playing Germany on a map that does not have any trading posts, only these native villages. There is certainly that. But this is our final game. Whoever wins this game takes the set. Now, it was also match point previously, in the sense that Blackstar, if he'd won that previous game, would have taken the series. And here we are. I don't think anyone could have asked for a more interesting final. We have broken 800 viewers on Twitch. I'll point that out for anyone who's interested in the VOD. But we do indeed have India in the south of the map in the colour red, played by Blackstar. Oh, coming across 2 cows. Blackstar hasn't managed to find any yet. He's not...
The cows are a little bit weird. Somehow this map spawned with 6 cows and usually we have 8, so that is fair for both. But it looks like...
What do you think?
Well...
He has a restart, I think, if he wants it. Do you want to pause the game? Well, I don't know. We're going to quickly get this sorted.
Well, if they want to restart, then I'm fine with them restarting.
I think
if you have a look at the map, it looks okay for me. I mean...
I don't know. I'm not too convinced, actually.
You think it's not fair?
I don't like it that much. It does look a bit...
Well, maybe he has one hand available here, but...
Yeah.
I mean, if you take the distance into account for both of them, it's very similar. It's just very far. Look at Blackstar, it's the same thing.
It just feels like a bit later in the game. Maybe Blackstar has the advantage, though. I don't know if that makes... I don't know.
I'm not sure. I mean, this pronghorn can be heard towards town center. It's not the best map for both, I think, but it's still...
Alright, we'll go for the restart, though.
Yes, okay.
He's entitled to that, I think. Wow, that surprises me every time I load up the custom game browser.
All these nice advertisements for the map.
Yeah. I think we'll... can we include that previous game as well? I think people will be... I don't know if people will be interested in seeing that in a VOD, but it's just difficult to reproduce what I said and make it sound authentic.
Okay, looks like we have a quick restart and then we're gonna jump into the last game, guys, of this BO9. That means that unfortunately it's going to come to an end after this amazing series between the two so far. If you haven't seen the start, you were late. Too late, guys.
You were late.
That's your fault.
Yeah,
but
it's your fault that it was 4 AM in the Americas somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. You should always be sure to be ready for Age of Empires, no matter what time it is. But still, you can watch the VODs later indeed on YouTube, so no problem with that.
But this is our final game, as I mentioned. I'll do it again very briefly. Final game. Whoever takes this wins the series. I don't think we could have asked for a better series. I did say that. What do we think of the map this time around? But H2O, in the north of the map, in the colour blue, playing as indeed the British. And in the south of the map, we do indeed have H2O, I mean Blackstar, whoops. In the colour red, playing as the Indians. The cows have certainly spawned better this time, in the places you sort of expect them to be in.
Yeah, hold on a second.
1, 2... Yeah, we want to make sure this map is completely fair. Very important thing to get right. Both players have equal opportunity. The hunts are distributed evenly. And that is certainly what we want to make sure. So Venny currently making sure that that's all good. I'm going to have a quick look as well. So we have 2 opinions.
Yeah, I think it's... I know, it does, it does feel a bit weird to me now, but...
I don't know, I think maybe coin mines
It's okay, coin mines.
Yeah.
H2O has one in the back further, while Blackstar has only one on the right side.
Are you okay with this? Looks...
I think...
I don't know, I think it is unfair in the sense that Blackstar gets bison, H2O gets mostly deer, which
I agree.
do have 100 food lists.
Let's just roast to be sure. The other one is also running away, like this is quite far for H2O. So let's just be sure that we have a better map available.
Yeah.
There's a lot of herds to be counted. I mean, there's usually 2 pronghorns and then an additional bison herd available. But this is just... Yeah, you're right. It's the last final game, so we should be getting the most equal map as possible.
Yeah, I don't know if H2O looked at that and thought it looked okay.
You wrote to him or what?
In the main chat,
Yeah, I mean, what did you write to him about your hurt? Sorry.
I just said H2O hunts mostly deer, and he said, okay, that would suck for sure.
Yep.
Which it would. All right, attempt number 3. Hopefully the hunts will spawn better. Let's as soon as it loads, let's take a look at those so we don't have these players, focusing on that intense early game.
Yeah, I was doing so, but it was hard to compare.
It is. It just takes it like you're like, is it good? I don't know. Like it probably would have been fine, but at the same time, this looks promising.
Well, the pronghorns
1,
also
2,
have
3, 4, 1, 2. No, it doesn't. H2O definitely way better. Super better. Yeah, no doubts about it. That's just straight up unfair.
Agreed.
Should we call for a re?
Yep.
We can do this, guys. We gotta get the. We've never used this map before for this tournament.
Yes.
Yeah, that is it's a little bit unfortunate we have to do these restarts, but like we said, everyone in the in the chat and in the viewing, we just want to have the best map available for both of these guys. It's a final match, not only just the finals. It is the final match of the finals. So whoever's gonna take this win here will win the championship and be crowned to Age of Empires 3.
We must have said that same sentence like 50 times.
Here
we go. Oh, here are the hunts. Let's take a look.
Me.
No. No. H2O way better again.
Yeah, this is really shit. I felt that the first map might still have been the best one.
Yeah. This is kind of funny. This is an interesting dynamic. It's kind of stupid. I've never really looked so intently at Painted Desert's hunt spawn.
Well, you have to keep in mind that if there's 2 pronghorns, I mean, those are easily herdable as well, and the bison can come into play a little bit later. I think if they both have like 3 herds good, in a good position, that it's okay. You have to play a little bit according to the map as well, so...
Yeah, but we both had like really weird feelings about that first map, like...
Yeah.
Here we go! Attempt number 4 at the finals of the finals. Here we go, let's take a look at these hunts. Promising. 2, 3 directly, 1, 2, 3 directly, plus 1 not too far. So we've got, this is first, second, and third, not necessarily in that order. Can you see my flares, or are they...
I can't see yet, but you are pointing... wait, let me...
Okay.
I think
So
H2O has 2 bison
this.
and a pronghorn, yes?
We've got this, and we've got this. That's 1, 2, 3, yeah? And we've got...
Yeah, Blackstar has like... The bison is as far as the second bison from H2O, and the pronghorns are... Actually, I think the pronghorn in another location, but they are like as far as these pronghorns, don't you think? It's kind of the same distance. To Blackstar.
Yeah, it is. It's just the map. It's just because the map is so small that it looks really far, but it's not.
I think it's okay to start, and they both have these, like the bison here and the bison here is equal as well. It just barely fits on the screen. TC plus bison, and same for H2O. I think this is good to start.
All right. All right. Map is good. Confirmed.
Yeah, this is where we should go. The map is, and like I said, I mean, both have 3 herds available, and then you should also play according to the map. So, I think this is.
Both have 3 herds available. Coin mine distribution is okay. Yeah, I think so. I mean, certainly both have 1 in the back. That's really good for both players. I think then maybe Blackstar's slightly better coin.
Yeah, but that's the other. I mean, you can't have the exact same map. I mean, we need Neuron to fix that more and Gaia to fix that more, but we can't have the exact same map. I think it's good to go, and we should just start enjoying the final game of this best of 9.
Yeah, I think it's good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally found a map for this tournament, for this finals of the finals. The match points. I don't know what we're going to do about the VOD or how that's going to work, if we'll include all of that stuff. But indeed, this is who takes this will take the series. That is true. In the south of the map, in the colour blue, playing is indeed the British. We do have H2O. Absolutely. Do we have also, escorting his cows home straight away? Certainly, I want to bring those back. But here we have Black Star in the north, currently with 4 cows, playing as the India.
Yeah, there are not that many good treasures on this map, which actually I like a lot, because sometimes treasures can decide a little bit too much. We have 55 coin on the right side with 2 cows. I'm pretty sure H2O is going that direction because he hasn't scouted that part of the map yet. Then here on top we have a cow available later for someone, and here 10 coin. But the beavers here are all very small, just 10 coin gonna be grabbed up by Black Star. And this cow treasure, actually I think it's someone that H2O might work on in a little bit. Other than that, actually this is a good treasure for India. It's not really that much used on this map, but for India, 2 cows, it's of course a very nice addition. So
Yeah.
H2O find the 2 cows and the 55 coin. That was it about treasures.
Yeah, I was just reading the chat, looking at what Gaia's opinion on the map was. But anyway, we both 4 cows each, looking pretty good. I don't know what you were talking about. I was reading stuff, but yeah, this is a matchup.
Okay.
British, what?
It is British versus India, yeah, let's not get confused here by all the map restarts and stuff.
Yeah.
We have been casting for quite some time, of course, but this is the last game, so we have to still be very focused. It is India, H2O playing, Black Star playing India versus H2O British.
Yeah.
And we'll see that there's an aggro fort going
Agrifort.
up, but
Sieging it already with that ×4 damage.
yeah, although it's a wonder, so that doesn't matter that much here. But
Mhm.
the thing is that the aggro fort is in quite a defensive position. I think he was hindered by the
Oh,
trees
is he going to
here.
pick up the cow treasure? The coyote very low on HP. Oh, yes, he goes in. H2O
Gets
picks
it.
himself up the
He
cow.
gets it.
Denies his
That's
opponent
nice.
the 2, a cow, which is really good for India. Those things generate XP like crazy.
Yeah, that's a good pickup. But
Yeah.
it's very interesting to see that aggro fort being put down there. Like I was trying to say, here in the middle here you have all these trees, and they're kind of blocking the aggro fort. And you can't put it like here on my screen either, because then it's too close to the town center. So there's not that many positions available, which means that it doesn't do that good of a job of protecting the map as it otherwise could have been. For example, the game you remember on Pampas Sierras, there it was really in a much better position for the Indian player. Anyway. There is still the 2 cow treasure here later on, so I'm quite sure Black Star will go for that with 2 Seppers or something. And we see H2O is working on all his hunts already, getting a nice line of sight out there with the houses.
Yeah, both players have got lots of hunt in their base, looking pretty good. And the coin isn't going to run out for a very long time. I think this is good.
I'm
Both players
surprised
now
actually.
up.
Yeah, sorry, yes.
A tower coming out, going to lay that down. We'll see what their first shipments are. But the game is truly underway now. The Discovery Age now done.
Yeah, I'm surprised HO is not bringing in that bison on the right side. It was a little bit closer than it is now, and you don't want to have that running away.
Yeah.
So I think he should have been trying to get it in and perhaps build a house there.
The
elephants,
siege damage on this outpost.
exactly.
Though.
They will damage it quite a lot, and it's interesting to see that H2O this time chooses to go for the tower age up rather than the 500 foot age up.
Yeah, maybe he wants to protect. Like he has a lot of hunt in base. You usually get that on a map like Painted Desert. So maybe he feels I just got to defend myself. I can boom for a very long time. British, of course, can play to the map in the sense that you can only boom as much as your hunts allow. Has a lot of hunt. Tower's more defensive. Is going to be better in the longer game, perhaps.
Yep, and now he brought his 2 Seppers in to take down his hero, so I really hope H2O is going to go back, and he's doing so right away.
Yeah, nice stun though. Managing to get a few of extra shots in there. Certainly going to be useful in that first fight when this Explorer has less HP on it. But India now has, 5 Sepoy shipment coming out. Going to
He's doing
play
the same
this
thing.
fairly aggressively.
The thing is though that H2O now has a tower available, and he makes musketeers, no longbowmen. But he has to be careful about how he's going to approach this, because he doesn't want to lose everything to the sepoys. Of course, these elephants, when they stun, the musketeers can't run, and if the musketeers can't run, they will die for sure.
And these elephants tanking so much damage, of course, when he attack moves. That's the thing that takes them. All the sepoy in the back not taking any damage. Musketeers going down quickly, possibly going to have to call his Minutemen here. This doesn't look too good, though fortunately does have a town centre and tower doing lots of damage there. Only one Musk comes out.
That's
of that.
unfortunate.
Yeah, Minutemen as well, though.
Yeah, the Minutemen will do a quite good job here, with the hero still meleeing units to make sure they can't really run away fast. But he is not really doing the best job with his Minutemen going forward. I felt he let his sepoys escape a little bit more than it could have been the case.
Yeah, it's true. But he's looking okay. He's got five villages up. And of course, 700 wood has been sent. Lots more economic shipments on the way. Providing he doesn't die, has plenty of hunt in base. Deleting the cows now for a power spike. Wants to stabilize. If any more pressure is going to be coming in from India. Do you think he'll send 6 musks like last time?
Actually, I don't know. I think he's okay if he just makes 5 more musketeers from his barracks, but I think he might want to ship 6 longmen or musketeers just to make sure that he's stable enough, because like you said, if he's going to be under too much pressure constantly, it won't really do that good.
Is he going to lose that villager though? I think Blackstar overcommitting to it, trying
he's
to get
coming
to
from the other side, he gets the villager.
He gets the villager, but taking a lot of shots with these 3 sepoy there, they're going to go down.
And now for sure, he had longmen on the way, and now for sure it's good that he hasn't shipped an army card, 6 longmen or 6 musketeer, but rather 600 wood, because he's totally fine, and all he needs to do is just stabilize, make more houses and economy, and then it's all good from there.
Yeah, and not going to pursue those sepoy, knowing he can see those 3 Gurkha there. Isn't going to take those free shots there. Nicely done coming back.
Yep, the Minutemen can still be of use later on if they're on the backbone of your army, because then it's hard to micro them down.
Yeah,
again though, this herd is a little bit running away, and I would really like to see H2O just put a house down, get some line of sight, and bring it in. But second Rex going up with 600 wood, that is as expected.
Yep, 600 wood coming out. Again, I like this. Instead of sending 5 vills, going to send 600 wood to ramp the XP from the manas into your next ship. And plus, he doesn't have all of the population he needs. I think at 5 villages, you'd run out of pop a bit too soon. So certainly, yeah. But Barrack's going to come out at that. Now has probably the economy to sustain double military unit production. And is going to start pulling ahead in terms of villager count, though. At the moment, very even. Blackstar... 300 export coming out. Can he come in and do a bit more damage before H2O can really get these villagers out? Is he going to lose this vill here?
Oh, barely not. That's good timing.
Could have gone in the tower though. That might have been safer.
He just wants to save his elephant. H2O, of course, was actually going with his army to the left side, protecting his villagers who are bringing in some additional herds there. And actually, it's gonna play out similar to the last one. There are a few exceptions, like the H-Job was not with 500 foot, but with the tower, and H2O decided not to ship an army card. I think that's very wise as well. But it's the same base strategy. 1 Rex first, not a 2nd Rex fast. Just get some more houses going and your economy rolling. And now that his economy is quite a bit ahead compared to Blackstar's, then he's gonna pump out a lot of army units. And even a 2nd Rex, though, actually, instead of a stable this time. Maybe he's just going to go for musketeer and longbowmen without any cavalry.
Perhaps he's got longbowmen in queue at the moment. That's certainly true. But also in this game, did he send 5 villagers in the last one, or did he just push out?
No, he
sent 700 coin, didn't he?
Yes, exactly. And
so
then longbowmen.
Identifies in this game has the hunt to continue booming, and the timing pressure is going to come out a bit later, perhaps after those 5 villagers. Going to sneak out, abuse the British. Boominess a bit more before he pushes out for the game.
The thing is, though, Blackstar did make some camels, shipped, or actually did his consulate in the Hussars. Did his Hussars in the consulate. And if he ships 4 camels, I mean, H2O really needs some more anti-cavalry. Just longbowmen's not going to cut it. I mean, they are very good in a standing position with their fast rate of fire. However,
he's
mass
only got
cavalry
4 musks, right? That's all he has to defend against his opponent's cavalry. Look how many cavalry there are. Gardner Hussars are a very big threat.
Nice. Nice, but that he's mixing in the musketeers now, so he's okay. Using 700 coin to get the mass out. I assume he's gonna make just musketeers from now on. Then he has no stable up, right? Or has he?
Well, no, I don't. Well, we'll take a look at military. No, I don't think it tells you. I'm not even sure what happens here. But
he is gonna get pressured here at the front. The tower, though, is gonna do some nice damage. And Blackstar decides this is not a good moment to fight. I really should back off. I think that's wise. He might have taken a tower, but then he would have been damaged a lot by these longbowmen shots. But they're of course 22 range.
He doesn't want to hang around. He's making more cav. Look, 5 more sours there. Perhaps now is the right time to go in.
But good anticipation here. H2O is adding musketeers. Just to make sure that he is...
That's true. The fighting is about to begin, though. I think Can he get a nice surround with his cavalry on these
Whoa,
longbowmen? Oh, getting into this little gap here. That's really nice. There's no way he's going to get a surround there. Blocked
Awesome
by a house
position.
and market and this thing. Cavalry are not going to be able to do any damage here. Longbowmen just going to shoot mass DPS out. Looking really good.
Yeah, although of course there are still some camels from the front and from the back going towards the longbowmen, and they're actually doing quite good work. However, having that said, there are still other Minutemans available on the left side, not being microed by Blackstar with Gurkhas, and all these musketeers do very good damage.
They do 26 range damage, nothing to scoff at. Gardner Hussars almost neutralized here, and now you can see, actually it's fairly even with
Yes,
Gurkhas still in the back there.
The problem is that these Gurkhas will counter the musketeers, so Blackstar has to, H2O has to back off. And now he definitely either needs longbowmen or he needs Hussars, because he's not going to be able to deal with this army the way it is at the moment.
Yeah, I think he needs, this composition's not very good, just straight up musketeers. Certainly going to be wanting to add in more longbowmen, I think.
Did he not see this hurt? I think he missed it, not sure.
Oh, that wouldn't be too good. Look at his villagers. Gonna get attacked. Nothing nearby to defend them. Quite far away. Is he gonna fight with the villagers? By the looks of it, he is.
He is now mixing in some longbowmen, but oh no, he shipped 6 longbowmen.
Yeah.
The problem is though he has no stable up yet. Why is he? Oh, now he has. Okay, he made 10 more longbowmen. He ships 6 longbowmen, so he has now 16 longbowmen available.
Yeah.
That might actually be a point where he wants to push. However, Blackstar realized that H2O has no stable so far. Is just going for Gurkha and camels, which basically, in theory, they just counter any musketeer skirmisher combination because you have no problem with cavalry.
Yeah, but he does have a very formidable army. 41 military pop here. Though, having said that, look at the economy. Super even at this point.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
yeah, and behind this, Blackstar has, of course, the logging. Sorry, the trickles. That's it.
Yeah, Blackstar is adding a second Rex. His economy is good enough to produce from 2 Rexes.
Oh,
Rex
and
in the
2
front.
more bills going to go down. No,
Oh,
doesn't see
luckily.
them.
Well, he saw them later, but then he's gonna run away again. But no stable is. I'm
You
not
don't
sure.
like the lack of stable here.
Yeah, the thing is, well, on the other hand, Zemborek and Sepper are so good, but I feel that. And look at this, Blackstar is gonna get the hunt from H2O rather than that H2O worked on it, and that's what I warned for before. If he was able to get it from more or less this position towards his town center, rather than letting it run away. And I think he still doesn't know about that hunt. On the other hand, here in the middle, we might have just H2O fighting for the map rather than going to the aggro fort. And I think that's a wise decision. Fighting near the aggro fort has 2 disadvantages. First of all, you're going to get attacked. Second of all, you are close to reinforcements, so as well from the barracks, as well from the shipments. And that's why it's probably a lot better to do what he's doing now. He just thinks, if I can take control of this part of the map, I have gold, I have food, I have everything I need.
You know,
And some musketeers here dealing with the camel. Sorry, what you saying?
Benny, my heart is pounding. I really don't know what to expect here. I'm really not sure who's in the lead here. Like, villager counts are very even, and that to me suggests British is not doing it right. And here, look, he's going to lose some vills there with this raid, but fortunately, of course, villagers can gang up on that. It's very low hit
Yes,
points. That
he's
shouldn't be
gonna
too
do
much
so.
of an issue. But H2O's army is bigger. Certainly has 58
Yeah.
military unit population, but not that much bigger. And the problem is, H2O has to sit on his units. He has to sit next to his villagers, whereas Blackstar has mobility because his hunts aren't being pressured. He doesn't have to defend them quite as much.
Yeah, on the other hand, I mean, Blackstar is going for the hunts here, and that's the problem also. If you have no hussars or raiding musketeers, you really can't get to that. On the other hand, I mean,
Well, this game, I'm really.
I think it's, yeah, sorry.
The adrenaline is kicking.
It is really, well, the thing is, I think the longer the game goes, the better it is for the Indian player, because like you said, the economy is even in villagers, but he has 2 wood trickles. However, he doesn't have steel traps, I think. Well, actually, he has the second food upgrade, but it's really, really close.
Oh, more villagers coming in. Blackstar playing the raid meta game. H2O, doesn't lose the villagers though. He's going to be okay. And now these
He's gonna-
longbowmen
he's
doing
90
super damage.
These hussars, sorry, not cowards, the sours,
Yeah.
going
You
down
see
there.
cow hacks. Whoops.
Yeah, you wish. But look, there's another raid coming in. H2O is expecting it and has some musketeers in place. The problem is, though, the sours, of course, are much, much faster, and that means that he can't really deal with it properly. And H2O decides, Blackstar decides, I'm just
He's
going to push
the
in.
base.
Yes.
Yeah, H2O are going to have to leave now. All these villagers are going to be on their own. Of course, they'll be okay up there for the time being.
But look at this
Blackstar's
resource.
army
What
is pushing
H2O
his
has
base.
900 food and 250 gold. I mean, what is he making? Why
Perhaps-
is there no stable up?
Yeah,
Imagine.
he's got 8 longbowmen in queue, so he's not going to be able to, it's not like he's going to be able to spend that at like a last moment batch of like 10 musks pop out.
But why doesn't add, for example, a stable and make like 5 hussars or something to tank, to raid? I'm really surprised. I mean, this is not typical H2O to have so many resources floating in the bank.
It's true. It's
But Blackstar did only take out the tower, that's all. So he is quite okay.
Lasting down. I'm trying to. What do you think? There must be a reason. H2O, an exceptional player. Why is he not making cavalry?
I think he's too scared of Zamborak are just very good units. I mean, they're actually like insanely good.
Oh god, Longbowmen are on their own. No, they're not. But still, Sour's coming in.
Anytime he can take off a few shots, he is okay. I mean, he should be yes, exactly as he's doing. He should stand there now, take off the shots, and fight there without a problem.
Look at that. Longbowmen just doing what they're good at, just getting lots of damage out whilst his opponent's retreating. Sort of luring him in because he didn't have the muskets like right on top of the longbowmen, so maybe Blackstar, with his lack of line of sight that cavalry have, just thought they were unprotected, went in there for the kill, then the musketeers turn up just at the right moment whilst to catch, so Blackstar retreats and take lots of damage.
Yeah, I'm not sure H2O wants to push in here so close to the fort, to be honest, but on the other hand, look at this position. It's really hard for Blackstar to get to the longbowmen with all the musketeers behind, and the musketeers have both upgrades, so they are pretty good here at this point, and he's now just letting the longbowmen do all the damage with their amazing 22 range.
Yeah, and he's not even attacking yet. That's the first volley. These longbowmen are doing lots of volleys since then. The issue is these musketeers aren't able really to do much damage. He's going to have to move them back to get them in range if he wants them to fight. Wow.
This is so close.
Bear in mind, 10 Tiger Claws have popped out, though. Those things very good against infantry.
Now he's going to use his villagers.
In this fight.
Nice.
Yeah, villagers coming in, going to use those to sponge some damage. They have the Great Coats upgrade, 202 hit points. Blackstar going to have to be careful not to kill them. Needs to kill the units that do a lot of damage here. This is madness. Look at the fight.
This is crazy, but it looks like H2O's villagers do tank a lot, and these longbowmen are still alive. As long as he's going to reinforce with musketeers, as he's doing from the left side there, as you see.
And these longbowmen deal so much damage. Super efficient musketeers with these insane stats from both the upgrades. Look at this fight.
This is so close.
Yeah, but 4 Sours, 5 Sours coming out. Those things have a 1.5 times damage multiplier versus longbowmen. There aren't so many musks left.
Going slowly in Black's favor.
It might. I think it is. He has to kill off these things. They resist quite a lot of ranged damage, and all of that focusing on the cavalry means that the red units on the back there haven't been taking damage. I don't know though. Black H2O still looks okay.
The problem is though that Blackstar's economy is much better, so he will be able to make more reinforcements to join the battle here. It looks so even, man. This is crazy. Look at this.
I don't even know this fight.
Who is gonna win this? H2O use some villages,
5 Sours coming. That's what he needed to finish this up.
H2O is on mills, and that is actually where it comes into play that Blackstar was more, for example, taking this herd.
Yeah.
It means that H2O is on mills, and that is a big investment that you actually
and having to fight with villagers. This looks so desperate. Cavalry doing so much damage to the longbowmen, and there's nothing really to punish him for it. All the units in the back taking lots of damage. As you said, Blackstar's economy is super far ahead. You said he's building mills? Yeah, 400 wood just spent on a mill. It's so bad. But you have to do it right if you don't have the hunt. And I don't know. He has 17 military unit population, but villagers being used to tank this fight, and more reinforcing Sours incoming. Villagers just die to those.
He has no answer to the Sours. The musketeers are way too far. Actually, there are no musketeers on the way. There's just now new longbowmen, and he's shipping now 6 musketeers, but that's just, he's losing way too many villagers left and right.
These villagers are all exposed now. They're definitely going to go down, and that villager disparity just gets bigger. This is not good at all, especially with mills, and Blackstar still, only just he has just run out of food, right? So he's going to have to transition.
He is transitioning to villagers towards this part, yes,
That's his remaining food. That's going to run out.
H2O still has
food. It's not like he continue pushing in, is it? Oh, he still has a hunt up here.
He brings a decent army, look at this. H2O brings a decent army here.
Yeah.
However, these Sours, but Blackstar has no Gurkhas available, so he can't really deal with the musketeers.
No, he can't, that's true. And Blackstar has no food incoming. It's just these last 2 bison. Once they run out, he's going to have to transition to mills as well, giving H2O the time he needs.
He does find on the top though, the raid. He does find H2O's villagers.
God, no! Here we go. Does he have anything to reply to that with?
Well, Blackstar, H2O should go for it, and he is going for it right away. The problem is that keep in mind.
Can't use any more vills.
Exactly, and he has 30 villages. He's 20 villages behind.
He's 20 behind. He does have both musketeer upgrades. If he can make use of lots of musks, if he can get the musks out whilst his opponent is transitioning on to mills, maybe he'll be okay. He's already got his mill up. That's worth remembering. He's got a mill up. His opponent doesn't. He's going to have to start, transitioning to that. Military's going to slow down.
I like the stable.
Make something happen.
Oh, he barely wasn't going to push into the gold mine.
What?
He was barely not pushing farther to see the villagers on the gold mine, but
Oh, no, no, no. He needs to go up there. He needs to take as many villages as he can to get back in this. Yes, he's stabilized. Absolutely. But at what cost? The villages he has are fewer than they should be.
yeah, and there's another big raid coming in, and it looks like H2O knows where. Blackstar
Oh, the
knows where the
mill is
mills
there.
is.
Yeah,
Oh, but he's
he,
gonna have musketeers. Okay, he can
yeah,
protect it.
he saw it. Obviously, the sour's coming through his base. He sees that, but
There is one thing to keep in mind. Food and wood is what you need for Longerman and Pikemen,
yeah.
and food and gold is what you need for all the Indian army.
All 2 villages there gonna go down. Yeah. Well,
So
keep
that means
going.
that
Keep talking.
if H2O can somehow stabilize and go to Longerman Pikemen, Blackstar has a problem that he has no gold. On the other hand, he can task his plantations in the second H2 gold, so that is...
Yeah, oh god, 400 wood plantations is such a joke. But Blackstar sending food silos.
Look at
he has
this.
nothing in his colonial age inventory to continue sending.
Nice catching of these sours, and he will be able to kill them all, I think. Nice micro pulling low sours back, but making sure that these sours can never escape, snaring them constantly. And Blackstar has some Gurkhas now, but H2O has more Longbows. However, he has more Musketeers as well. I really feel he needs some Hussars, some more Hussars. He's now gonna finally check on this side, and he's gonna find for sure 1 villager, maybe more. Wow, what a conclusion to
Gonna
this
take,
final.
oh, yeah, he finds the villages. If he can clear this all up, and there's nothing from yet that we've got 4 sours incoming, but that's not going to matter because there are so many musks here. I think he's going to be able to clear all these villages up. He needs to kill these. He's 25 villages down at this point with an even military population.
However,
he needs
look
to
at
make
this.
something happen.
Look how many Gurkhas Blackstar managed to.
Oh
to
my god,
clear
there's
some of
so
them.
many. And look, it's just musketeers for H2O. What can he do? He needs more cav. Does he have any in queue? Let's take a look at the queue. Nothing in queue. And his bank isn't looking too good. Yeah, he's got 2 hussars in queue now.
Oh, he has 2 more joining the battle link. Left side.
That's going to be good. But there
But
are the
red
redcoats coming out of the consulate. Of course, those are going to be very effective at defending his Gurkha. from
He's
the
gonna run
hussars.
as far as he can, but Blackstar looks like he's gonna catch him. Although H2O might be able to retreat from the top side of the map. If he can retreat, it's okay. But oh, these Hussars will get sniped.
No, they're taking damage. Fortunately, it's only from Gurkhas, really. No, oh my goodness, look at that
Together.
going down.
Wow, this is so crazy close.
And
But-
the longer this goes, it's just shifting to Blackstar's
Yeah.
favour. More and more and more reinforcements. H2O is not able to match that. He needs to make something happen. 4 hussars do come out, though.
51 villagers. It's crazy. And he's also nicely mixing in sepoys again because he realized he needs more anti-cavalry. He knows H2O changed to Hussars.
Yeah.
He knows he has to mix in his army, and
Yeah.
that is just too much for H2O to take, I think. The elephant's even gonna be waking up and
Yeah.
tank some more.
Tank the damage. Those things are going to be very, very useful. I don't know. Oh, it's so brutal. Can he? Let's take a look at this fight, though. These musketeers are very strong. We have to remember. He does have the cav necessary to deal with the Gurkha, but there are a lot of sepoy and, of course, those musketeers mixed in. This is the fight. I think this is the defining one of the game. Let's see what happens. He's going to have to win this, even if he doesn't think he can.
Wow,
Oh,
5
4
versus
hussars popping out. What a power spike.
But-
Can he make something happen, though?
He needs to get rid of the musketeers. He's doing as best as he can in microing versus this, and it looks like he's actually decently targeting down the musketeers.
Yeah, I think, and remember, these musks are insanely good. They are very, very strong, and even getting into hand combat versus the Gurkha.
But 5 more sours join the battle as well. What can
Yeah.
he do? He says
H2O
cooking.
calling GG. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Blackstar
Wow.
takes the grand finals of the ASC Spring Championships 2015. I give you Blackstar OP, the winner,
Wow,
against
wow.
everybody who thought that H2O would just clean sweep the tournament. Not the case. An unexpected outcome. This is very, very interesting indeed. What a finals. An insane series of 9 games with an absolutely incredible ending game as well. Age of Empires 3,
This
very
was
well
actually
paced.
the best series we've seen so far, and that's how it should be. The finals coming 5-4 all the way. This was really crazy.
Wow.
This was
And
really
don't go anywhere, guys. We have a big announcement to make, as we've been hinting at all along. And I think we ought to I want to get Robbie in here for a winner's interview. Let's talk to him about this. Do you have him on Skype?
I do have him on Skype, but I think you should make the announcement right before we get him on Skype for the interview. How do you say about
Well,
that?
hold on. Let's speak to H2O first.
Where is this Robbie guy?
Wow. All right, we're going to get Robbie in here. We want
Yes,
to talk
we
to him.
get-
Yeah. We do. The announcement is definitely still going to go ahead, though. This is... What an ending to a tournament. Okay, bringing Robbie in right now.
Yes, hold on. He's coming on Skype for a second. We're gonna do a quick winner interview with Roby, otherwise known as Blackstar, for his very well played games
Wow.
here. H2O played very good as well, by the way. I
Absolutely.
mean, he got second. That's a very good achievement. But it is, of course, very nice to see that a player like Blackstar was able to, albeit close,
Yep.
beat H2O here in the finals of this spring championship.
And I don't know. I feel like H2O is the kind of guy. If he'd won this tournament, he's come back after so long, expected to win, and if he'd won, he'd just go, "Yep, I'm still pretty good," and might not compete from there on out. But certainly, should we just make the announcement?
Yep, I think you should. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a I can't say exactly how much, but a bigger prize for another tournament this summer. That is our announcement, and I think now that H2O has lost, I feel like he's probably going to compete in that tournament as well, where he otherwise might not if he had won this one, is what I was almost about to say without breaking it. But we do have another tournament, and we've already got the money secured for it. It's going to be good.
It's gonna
This
be
summer.
crazy. It's gonna be even better than this one. Imagine.
Yeah, because we've got all of the infrastructure down now for tournaments. Me and Venny, lots of practice casting as well. I think I'm gonna play a lot more in between now and the next tournament as well. We know how to organise. We know how to make scheduling. I think we were figuring a lot of stuff out over this spring championships, and now we all know that, and we have all of this, as I said, infrastructure in place. It's just gonna get bigger.
This was an insane series. 880 viewers even. Wow.
Yeah. Can we break 900 though? I don't know if we can. That'd be insane. But that's 878 people are saying. Oh, that's as many as we've got. I think. Congratulations to Blackstar. Absolutely. Have we got him in the call yet?
Yes, hold on. I'm gonna quickly add him to the call. He just got online in Skype. What's this bullshit? Yes, there we have him, I think. Roby!
Welcome. Congratulations.
Hold on.
Robin.
I think he's still connecting.
Oh.
Are you there?
Hi, hello.
Hello,
Welcome to
Roby!
the stream, Blackstar. Congratulations on beating
Yeah.
H2O.
Thanks
How
a
do you
lot,
feel?
man. I'm getting like 100 messages from everyone.
I'm sure you have a lot more fans right now than you had
Well
before.
played.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I just felt this would be my matchup on this map. I don't know, because of the hunt.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
think
did.
H2O didn't identify